it becomes a very interesting experience if a younger person and an older person have to do something together. Why? Because one is faster, more adaptable to change. The other one is a bit suspicious of change. Not everyone, but it happens. And it's a bit slower. Had a situation where Vibes and I, one of my daughters in the church, Agent Z, where I asked her to help me. You know, I was doing a video and she was like, Daddy, faster, Daddy, faster, Daddy, faster. I said, no, baby girl. What I want to share, somebody who believes in it is going to live his life based on it. If we can't finish the video today, we can do it at another time. It does not mean faster is bad. It means that everything has to be done according to what it requires. There was a day, like I said in the other video, there's this Gen Z child who was having this discussion back and forth with the mom. And you know, you see, when a mother and a daughter, for example, have to do something together, this age difference comes into play. The daughter baby may want it sharper, brighter, you know, more appealing to the eyes, and the older person, your breasts are showing, is too tight, it's too bright, it's too, and then you have this. Neither is wrong. It's just a function of what do you think is all right for you, as long as it is within parameters of decency. Let me leave that. So I had this Gen Z daughter and the mother having this back and forth, and the daughter, like I told you in my other video, was now saying, Gen Z don't talk like that, Gen Z don't do things like that. And I was like, who are these Gen Zs who don't pay the rent, yet they get to dictate everything? Welcome to the world, but it's faster, better. You are welcome to the world of faster. I repeat, it's faster, better. Unfortunately, and I don't mean that in a very extreme negative way, the world does not ask you whether you want to go faster. This video is titled, Is Faster Better? The world does not ask you whether you want to go faster. The world is already faster. You have a situation whereby things are not done with speed. And if you cannot adapt to speed, FOBO, fear of becoming obsolete, becomes an issue that comes into play. The world you are in now is faster, especially with the advent of AI. AI is not bad. I've incorporated it into my own, from preaching to writing and every other thing, even including the artworks I do. AI is quite useful, but there are certain things we need to understand. Before, it was easy. Before, it took days for a painter with the canvas in front of him to finish one painting. And while he's doing the painting, so much thought comes into it, so much fellowshipping comes into it, so much reflection comes into it. He and his artwork, emotion, everything goes into play. When you see the finished work, he and his work are happy together. When you see that picture in a gallery, in a museum, in a home, and you interact with the painter, you will see his emotion. He will transfer the emotion to you. When you buy it, you are not just buying the piece of artwork. You are buying history. You are buying experience. You are buying fellowship. You are buying relationship. You too will now begin to interact with what you have bought. It gives you more value. This is how I think about it. But now with the advent of AI, with the push of a button, you can bring any masterpiece out and it will be very good. Where is the pride of workmanship? Where is the fellowship? Where is the relationship between you and the work of your hands? Push of a button, it's out. That's some of the things we are losing. It does not mean AI is bad, but we are missing out on some things. And this faster, let's do it faster, is also affecting, by my experience, I speak as a Christian, our relationship with God. Some people, I say this now with all respect, think God too is an AI. Just give your instruction, push the button, God, oh yeah, what are you saying? It does not work like that. God is all about fellowship. God is all about relationship, service. God is all about join together, union together. But you see, the world we are in now, they don't want to fellowship. They don't want relationship. I didn't say they are against it. Everybody just wants what he wants for himself. And sometimes people don't care what happens to the other people if they get what they want. God is not your instant coffee. God is all about time and process. God is all about relationship. I say this again as a Christian, when people are reading the Bible, because the world is faster now. How to read the whole Bible in 60 days. You can even read it in 30 days. But when you finish this your speed reading, how much of that Bible is inside you? The world we are in is a marathon. It's not a 100 meters dash. Take your time to enjoy the world we are in, because faster is making us lose a lot of good things. Sometimes when I'm walking on the road, going for my evening walk, I do a little bit of people watching. Now, when I say people watching, I am not talking of invading people's privacy. It's just like when you look at a blade of grass, you are like, God created this. How beautiful this is. The color is green. Why is it green? Why you begin to contemplate. When I see people, I'm like, this is a wonderful art. This person is different from this person, is different from this person. The God who created all of us. Look, I'm not talking of people watching in a bad way. Please, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. We don't have that now. Everybody's walking. Everybody's jumping into a bus, coming out of a bus. Everybody's in a rush. We're all going somewhere. The world is getting faster. The world is not asking you whether you want to go fast or slow. The world is now an expressway. It's no longer like a school zone where you have to slow down, where you have to look left and look right. Both the person crossing the road, especially in the part of the world I come from, and the person driving are all in a hurry. The world now is all about 7 steps to business breakthrough. How you can get it without sweat. How you can succeed without sweat. 3 ways to 10x your productivity. We have books that can help you get it done, and actually those things work. Where is fellowship? Where is relationship? Where is the enjoyment of the process of production? And where is the pride of workmanship when everything is just touch an icon? And if the Gen Z think they are fast, they should watch out. There are some people coming behind them. Those have computer inside their bones, inside their blood, inside their body, not just their brains. So if Gen Z think you are computer ready, Generation Alpha, you have a thing or two to learn from them. But let's leave that. God is not your robot. God is not your AI. God is not your ATM. But the world is getting faster and faster, and it's costing us some things. Look at the food we eat. We want it all faster now. So we add chemicals, we add fertilizers, we add this, all manner of things. A fruit that's supposed to bear fruit in 6 months, in a month, it has borne fruit. Somebody was showing me some oranges and said, Daddy, look at these oranges. These oranges don't have seed inside them. In those days when I was younger, when you had cold and cough, you are asked to take, by the time you take like 4 or 3 oranges, just give you an example, you will see that the orange will take care of the cough. If you like, drink 1 basket of orange now, nothing is happening. Why? Because we are using chemicals to make this thing grow faster. Yes, a tree that's supposed to be like 15 feet or 16 feet, we have reduced them. Mango trees, some of them are no more than this, and they are bearing fruit. Too much chemical, too much genetic engineering, adjustments are being made. It bears fruit. Does it really taste the way it's supposed to be tasting? I leave that to your judgment. I know you've had some experience. Please comment, like, and share what you are hearing from me. Please, a lot of you have not subscribed. Please subscribe. Please comment this thing I'm talking about. What is your own experience? I mean, the guava trees are shorter now. But is the quality of fruit coming from it, is it of the same level as we used to know? That's also why a lot of people are falling sick now, because from vegetables, tomatoes, pepper, meat, the way the meat is now being produced, the animals are fed with a lot of chemicals. They become so big, so big, so big. In 2 months, a poultry bird is this big. It can't even walk well to start it to do. But is the taste the same? You boil it a little bit and you see it's all scattered inside your pot. You can ask the women, they will tell you better than I can even say. But when you look at the free range fowls that we have, that run about, that eat grass, that, yes, of course, you can still give them food, but you will see that they taste sweeter and better. That is the world of it's getting faster. That is why I'm asking, is faster better? Your poultry now is now chemical they are feeding to them. Why is it that you see that people are getting sicker and sicker now? Why, if you don't mind my English? Why is it that cancer and all these other things are happening? What are we eating? What are we feeding ourselves? What are we ingesting? Why are we having too many drugs now? Let's check the quality of food that we are eating. But who am I? What do I know? I just say a little bit that I know. Look at our families. Things are getting faster there too. What do I mean by things are getting faster there? No more family relationship the way it's supposed to be. Look at the family of 4 at the dining table. The son is pressing his phone. He has his earpiece. His mama is talking to him. He's not listening because he's hearing some music somewhere inside his head. The daughter is checking the latest fashion and is wondering why her parents cannot buy her what she's seeing on Instagram. She wants to live that life on Instagram. The father is busy scrolling his phone, checking statistics to see whether the stocks and shares are not falling, Bitcoin and all the rest. Everybody is doing something. Mama is doing something. We are all at dinner table. We are not talking to each other. We are pushing icons on our phone. When we were younger, dinner time was family time. Somebody sits at the head of the table, says the grace. But now you call a young fellow, he just carries his food, he's listening to something, he's telling you, he's listening, maybe some podcast and all the rest. And now everybody is in a hurry to make it. Everybody wants to succeed now. The grass is greener on the other side of your phone. But are you sure what you are seeing is the truth? Are you sure the life you are seeing on that other side that you are wishing you are, even if everything you see on that phone is the truth? That's just 0.00 whatever percent. Don't let me say what I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. We all have to go and work. We are losing family time. We're not talking to each other, but we send text to each other. We send WhatsApp to each other. There's nothing wrong in that, but do we talk to each other? Why are we not talking? We are losing family time. We are losing ourselves because our phones are the things we touch before we sleep in the night. Our phones are the things we wake up with tomorrow morning. There's nothing wrong in having a phone, but it's the phone not denying you a relationship with your children. We also buy computers for our children so that we will not be able to talk to them, to find out what is happening to these children. Go and watch television. Go and watch cartoon. Go and watch this thing. The child is also sitting somewhere pressing some button. He grows up. How much time have you spent with him, even if you are with him in the same house? We're losing family time. We no longer do things together again as families. When I was younger, we used to make this local staple food gari. We will go out together as a family that planted the cassava together. We'll go out as a family. We harvest it together. We peel it together. We wash it together. We go and grind. Some people will go and grind. Some people will go and get sticks. By the time they grind, we sit down. The men are tying. The women are frying it. And all the rest. There are things that we're doing together. But now, everything is faster now. Even if you have the cassava, just put them in the bag, pay somebody, he goes to the mill, grinds it, brings it back. They fry it through a machine. Before you know it, it's out. You have your gari. That thing we used to do together as family is no longer there. It's faster, really better. When we used to raise chicken when I was small, everybody would be given his own chicken. So when you wake up in the morning, as young as we were then, you know that is my chicken. You take corn from where they keep it. You call your own chicken. You give my sister, whoever is around, calls his own chicken, gives them. Everybody is eating chicken. It just gives us something to do together as a family. And the day we cook that chicken, and it's your own chicken, so to say, that is cooked that day, they will give you a choice part out of the chicken because it's your chicken. It tasted better. The meat was tougher. It doesn't scatter in the pot. You don't struggle with it when you are frying it. If you marinate it, the result gets better. It's faster, better compared to the chemical fast forward food that we are eating now, instant coffee food. God will help us in Jesus' name. There are times, I remember when I was younger, we spent time with each other. Because what I'm saying so is, you have these days, a child is telling you the whole house is boring. I say, why is the whole house boring? I know this video is getting too long, but I hope you're getting something out of it. Why is the house boring? He has DSTV, he has toys, he has computer games, he has this, that. The house is too also boring. Maybe because he wants to go out to play with his friend and you're not allowing him to go. That makes the whole house, all those things he has, is no longer interesting to him. When I was younger, no TV game, no television, no toys, because our parents could not afford to buy. Of course, we picked a few toys here and there, but you understand. But matchsticks to me was John Wayne. Matchsticks. We used John Wayne as matchstick. Every broomstick was a horse, and we, boxing matches, Muhammad Ali versus Fraser, boxing Joe Louis versus, So we could invent toys from anything we're around. There was no TV. There was no TV. But we still survive. But the world we are in now, everybody wants it faster, wants it now. The women had time to fellowship with each other. You see, have you ever wondered why people have a lot of high blood pressure cases now? In those days, when you, as a young woman or as a married woman, when you are going out to fetch water, you go as a team, maybe 5 or 6 ladies. You go to the river, fetch your water. Now, I didn't say quality of life has not improved with pipe-borne water, but you see, in those days when you go out as a team and you fetch water, you talk. You cross-fertilize ideas with each other, exchange ideas with each other. When somebody has a problem, you discuss it together on the way to the stream and back. Now, you just enter your shower, you push a button, you take your bath, you cry in the shower, you come out, there is nobody to talk to. Every other person is busy. The world we are in now, if a cripple is going on the road and one of the crutches falls, do you see people will be passing by? They will not help. It doesn't make them bad people. They have somewhere they are going to. That is the world we are in now. Thank God for some good people there. As young men, you go out hunting together, you go out farming together, you go out doing together as age grade. It gives you a time to cross-fertilize and exchange ideas. I remember in those my younger days, even music wasn't as it is right now, where you can just tell AI, give me music. It just gives you whatever. No. I remember when an LP is out and one person buys it and you get to school, you say, we have bought so and so LP. You actually go from store to store looking for which store has the LP. You go tell your father that this store has that LP, and then they buy it and then they bring it home. The whole family sits down to listen to this LP. What I mean, LP is long player, this that play, because some Gen Z will be looking at it and be wondering, is this CD? It's not CD, it's called LP. It's this long playing disc that we used to play. It's not laser disco. I don't know how to describe it to you. Ask your mama, they will know. I know you have watch parties. I know. But some of your watch parties, if you can have it in your house and the other person is in his house and you have this video conferencing and you are playing game, here and you are playing game with somebody who is in New York. Yes, that is game. No, when we play games, we actually sit down and play the game together. I'm seeing you, you are seeing me, we talk. When we do rough and tumble, we do it together. We don't do it virtual. The world is getting faster. You look at it, how can an 11-year-old child have high blood pressure? You are in a world of information overload. A world where you push a button. You may not necessarily even have to learn some things. Just Google it. Just ask Alexa. Ask Siri. You don't even have to get off your bed. Siri, dim the light. Siri, put on the light. Alexa, put on the light. I don't have Alexa in my house, so I don't know. So don't fight me if I say the wrong thing. But you understand. Automation is good. I'm not against automation. I'm not against advancement. I'm saying we are losing fellowship. We are losing relationship. We are losing our interactions together. We are losing each other. We are in the house and we are becoming strangers because the phone is my friend. Your phone is your friend. Then where are we supposed to become one together as one? So at 11, you are filled with so much information, so much entertainment. The child has information overload. A little child at 11 has high blood pressure. It's not that he's thinking of anything. The things he's dealing with is too much for one person to handle. I want to stop because I know I've said a lot. This is my conclusion. Faster is not bad. The world has advanced and quality of life actually improved. But it is your duty, by my own understanding, to avoid mental health issues and to avoid all these procrastination people are doing. You know why people procrastinate? The information is too much. So it becomes a problem to do. So what I'm trying to say here is faster is not bad. The old way too are not bad. Fast and furious can lead to a crash. Slow and steady may not win the race. You need a good blend of the two. And now that AI has come, adopt AI. It's not your enemy. Just find how to make it work. I don't know what I've said in this video that may have helped you. I've said so many things. I'm just here to pour my heart out to you. That you see the world we are in now. Make the right adjustments. You can go faster, but add a little bit of wisdom to your faster so that you don't miss out on your children that are growing up where you are busy pushing button up and down. I don't know what I've said in this video, but I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.